This is the first area that was leaking right above Destiny's desk. You can see this is right above her desk right in here. Nothing too crazy to see, no huge puddles or anything. But we do notice right here this pipe that actually goes down. There's some cracking there, and you can see that there is just an area where water can just seep right into, and it's probably just channeling down the pipe and just kind of running down into there. There is some, looks like some pooling over here with some dirt. Nothing too crazy as a puddle, but makes me think that that pipe is one of the reasons where water is coming in. No areas really around here it's pooling around, but that is definitely a red flag right there. I'm going to check the area behind the oven. This is one of the skylights that was repaired, that they did some sealing around. We could see a lot of heavy pooling around there with some water. You can see it's pretty deep. But the main area where it was leaking is right over here. This is where it was channeling straight down. There is a little bit of cracking here that could be concerning. That may need to be patched up as well. A little bit of cracking there. Very difficult to see with the glare of the sun, but you can see a little better there. There's some cracking along there. Possibly a little bit here, nothing too bad, but there is some cracking that we may want to patch while we're already doing some of this patchwork around the ducts of the ovens. It looks like it's been quite some time since those were installed, and just after time they just get weathered and dried out from the sun, and some cracking. But right here especially, we can see a lot of heavy cracking in here, which is indication where water can just channel straight through. The pulling is kind of bad there. We'll go to the third location, which is right above the waste table. It's this AC system. It's an old system. Just go examine it. There is a little bit of cracking there, nothing too dramatic. Although we do see that this cover is completely off. This is definitely an indication of water that can get in here. We need to figure out, get this, see if the cover is nearby up here, and see if we can install it, prevent water from going in and just channeling in downward. And let's check this other system here. Oh, we got the same thing going on here. Cover is off. And this is where water can easily come in. You can see that it still looks a little moist from the water coming in. There's a lot of heavy winds yesterday, so in addition, that allows water to come in through the sides, and it was probably just channeling down through the ducting. And that's probably an indication where that water was coming in. So we should seal both of these guys, get these things covered. Hopefully that does fix the leaking from there, but no heavy cracking or anything around the edge areas where you see water that could come in. And an indication from this guy, that's probably where the water is just channeling inwards, and both of these covers are off. We'll get those covered, and hopefully that fixes some of these leaks. This is the area where it was leaking out yesterday in the other warehouse where we keep storage. Looks like some of the stuff, you can just see this is just peeling off. This just needs to be repaired. It looks like it was patched once before, which is like some like stick tape patch kind of thing with some rubber on there to fix it. You can see the old part where it's just kind of cracking. I think all this needs to be removed and sealed correctly with some wet patch, and that should resolve that. But you can see this is just like ripping apart, just some old tape, and you can see where it's just easily area for water to just kind of just jump in there. We're going to check the other one. as well. This one was pretty bad. And as you can see, there is some cracking, and this is that's just clearly just water's just popping right into there. That goes straight down. So this needs to be sealed with some webbing and then patched with some wet patch.